I recently reviewed a DJI Osmo Action 4 camera, and if you watch my review, you know that I like this camera. And when DJI released a new action camera, my instant question was, can it be any better? In this video, I will explain my opinion about this camera and its excellent features. A disclaimer, a DJI representative sent me this camera to review, but the condition was the same as with the previous one. I'm gonna make my honest review about the camera, regardless whether I like it or not. And they agree on that, so this is my review. Let's briefly repeat why I'm thinking that every freediver should have underwater camera. First, you can use it for recreational purposes, filming your diving on the reef or just during the line diving for your social media. Second, you can use it to film your training dives in the pool and open water and later analyze your technique, whether by yourself or with your coach. I like to use underwater camera for both of these reasons. I use it to film my own training and then I analyze my technique and try to find out what I can make better, and also from time to time I'm filming my students and then later we can watch it together. And as I said, as a content creator, of course I like to film sometimes underwater just for my social media. Recently we had a very exciting dive session on one of the local wrecks, which was sunk near Katawa specifically for recreational purposes. So if you are a free diver, there is no doubts that you should have an underwater camera. But currently there are so many different cameras available, so the question is which camera to choose. For many years I have used different GoPro cameras. I still have a GoPro, which is not the bad camera at all, but I completely switched to DJI Osmo Action cameras. The main reasons are the temperature sensors, better response time, and not overheating even when using an underwater case. Osmo Action 5 Pro was released this year, 2024, on September 19. So the question is, what are the benefits compared to the Osmo Action 4? It has the same benefits as its predecessor, a temperature sensor that helps you to film a freediver during ascent and descent without complicated color correction. The magnetic release is helpful when you want to change format. A deal breaker is a quick response compared to all my previous GoPro cameras. And as I said, the camera is not overheating even within the underwater house. Osmo Action 5 Pro offers a bigger depth to which you can dive without underwater case. Now it's at 20 meters. It was 18 meters in the Osmo Action 4, so now it's 20, a little upgrade. I think it is currently the biggest depth which underwater camera can be used without the case, and this depth is more or less enough for most of the people who want to film themselves under the water for recreational purpose. Let's say if you do snorkeling, this is definitely more than enough. For freediving, for most of the cases, I'm filming shallow than that. Most of the time I'm filming somewhere between 10 and 15 meters because there are more light, the colors are more natural, so 20 meters is definitely enough depth for majority of the cases. Extending battery life and better performance under low light conditions are also good features for underwater filming, as there is not that much light there and battery changing is not the easiest task when you are underwater. What is entirely new is an inbuilt storage. It is 47 GB, which is not massive by modern standards, but it is enough for me, and I think is the first time an action camera has built-in storage. But now let's have a look on their website for more technical details. Okay, here is a DJI.com website. We see Osmo Action Pro here. So let's see more details. This is how camera looks like. As I said before, the camera has 47 GB built-in storage, a really nice bright touch screen, big sensor, and also probably one of the most important features for freediving, for the depth freediving, is a color temperature sensor, because the sensor helps you to film the diver when he's descending or ascending, and you don't need to do complicated color correction in a post-production. So super helpful. What else? We have a high performance chip, probably. Like as I said before, this camera is really responsive, so quick responsive when you filming in any mode. So professional air pressure gauge, this is we can discuss later. fast Wi-Fi. So let's move on. So a few things here I haven't checked. So for example, subject centering and tracking I haven't checked yet. Yes, nice sensor, horizon steady, as we discussed before, longer battery life, so 4 hours battery life, nice touch screen, DJI microphone. I didn't use it yet. I'm thinking about buying it because I'm thinking about doing vlog again on my YouTube channel. So the camera is supposed to make nice pictures as well nowadays. So really nice, good sensor. As you can see, it's filming nice in a dynamic low light video. So this is an example. This is a night mode, really good as well. So we're not filming during the night in freediving, but underwater it is a low light condition. So this is pretty useful feature. So nice touch screen. It's bigger than it was on a Osmo Action 4, and I think it's more brighter, though I'm not 100% sure. So again, low light condition, really useful. So 10-bit D-lock. Someone sent me the comments in my previous review that this is it's help you to adjust color in a post-production, though at this moment I don't do that much post-production. So you can make a really nice picture, 40 megapixels, and also you can film in an 8K resolution video. Okay, what else? So tracking system, this is how it looks, but like I said, I haven't tried yet. So power, 4-hour power battery. This is probably because the camera use a new chipset, and also the battery gets a little bit more powerful as well. So I think it's a combination of these two reasons. So stabilization is really good, but I think in Osmo Action 4 stabilization was good as well. So in freediving it's not that crucial compared, let's say, ski or mountain biking. Right, so let's say this mountain biking, obviously stabilization here is much more crucial. So there is a special section for diving. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is really interesting. You see this number, so let's wait when this is going to be again. Same screen. You see this number, right? So this is a depth gauge, which is super useful, especially if you are filming without the underwater case, because in this case it helps you not to accidentally surpass the depths of 20 meters. Alright, so because sometimes you know that your camera can film, let's say, 20 meters only without the house, but then maybe you're chasing some interesting creature or just follow freedivers, and there is a chance accidentally dive deeper than 20 meters. So, and this sensor is going to help you not to do so. Okay, so this is the examples of underwater video. Guys, like, this is real, this is really good color in this camera, color correction. So you can have a dive combo, which means underwater house and handle. This is what I have. So let's close this part. Okay, as I said, 47 gigabyte internal storage. A few more features, which again you can find on their website. So a bunch of extra information. They have a nice accessories. They have filters. I have filters. They send me filters as well, though I haven't tried them yet. Remote control. I don't have remote control. A bunch of other I think useful accessories. Okay, here is my feedback. I have used this camera since the beginning of October, and I can confirm that it is a solid upgrade from Action 4 camera. For me, the most important changes in Action 5 Pro is bigger depths where you can use the camera without underwater case. It is better performance in a low light condition. This is really important for me, and also extended battery life, which is also pretty important for me. To be honest, I was satisfied with the previous battery life as well. I never have an issue with this question. However, the bigger the better. Why, you may ask, this is crucial? Because most of the time, like life in a dive center is a bit chaotic, and then sometimes you just go diving like suddenly, like you was thinking that you're not going diving, and then you see the condition is great and you just go diving, and then you drop the camera and then boom, you forget to change it, you forget to change the battery or like charge the battery, and now it's going to be less chances that there's no enough battery for the next session, right? Because now with these new batteries they can be used for 3-4 sessions, right? Obviously I'm not filming the entire session, but let's say nowadays I'm using same battery without charging it at least 3-4 times. As with the previous model, the camera is not overheating even if it is inside underwater case, which is crucial because I prefer to film underwater with an underwater house in case I need to film deeper than 20 meters. The bigger monitor also helpful for the underwater filming. I made a few still images on it. The quality is also quite nice. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably noticed that recently I started using a hyperlapse mode for some of my dry training and pool and open water sessions. Also, compared to previous model, I start using more often a magnetic holder. They are quite convenient when you want to change from filming in horizontal format to vertical and vice versa. Okay, by the end of the video, you probably already realized what I'm thinking about this camera compared to, let's say, GoPro cameras. This camera is definitely a winner, especially if you're thinking about underwater filming, and especially if you're thinking about filming freediving. The temperature sensor is so crucial that I don't know why any other cameras still don't have it. The last question, if you already have Osmo Action 4, should you upgrade to the Action 5 Pro or not? I would say if you're on a tight budget, then probably not, because Action 4 is an excellent camera, so it has almost all the features. So this is why probably not that necessary. However, if you don't have a camera at this moment and you are wondering which one to buy, then Action 5 Pro is no-brainer. This is the best camera so far. Also, if you want to have a second camera, maybe you want to use one camera when you're filming something on the surface and one camera when you're filming something underwater, this is also a great option. But like I said, if you already have an Action 4, then it's probably going to be already enough for in most of the cases. And guys, if you haven't seen my review about Action 4, then check out this video.